It's BuckTooth Bazooka.
Introduce yourself.
Richard Grip,
Dr. Domingo.
also known as Leonardo Bernardo.
Among other things.
That's right.
Many other things.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing today?
Dude, I'm doing good. How you doing? It's
Oh,
cool that we're doing this at nighttime, and we got a vibe going here. I know you guys can't see it, but
No.
it's
good.
good.
Do you want to describe it?
Yeah, we got like a little campfire going here, and we got some disco lights.
Mm-hmm.
We're just really chilling. Having a great time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're at the side of a lake. There's some mountains in the background. The sun is setting.
I know, it's so peaceful, right?
And there's a campfire with a ring of stones around it. And then we have a disco light. Shooting disco lights all over the room, and they're spinning, and they will not stop.
I know, I feel like a 13-year-old stoner right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is like... This is like if I was about... Yeah.
This is like what you do when you're 13, you're 14, you get stoned, and you just like look at lights.
Well, see, I did not, at that age, was I ever...
You know what?
Anything.
I didn't do any of that stuff either when I was young.
However, this is similar to what I would do if I had these access to these resources.
I was a nice little boy. You know what I mean?
Who called you a nice little boy?
My mom.
Oh, that's cool. Well, that's acceptable. Yeah. She really called you that? Because you've told me many stories about how you're just a shit.
She would get mad at me.
Right. But at the same time, the next breath, sweet little boy.
Well, I probably was disrespectful, but I tried to be like... I was a teenager.
Okay. Did you have a good heart?
Yeah.
I had a good heart.
Well, I did. Like, I would never, like, beat up my mom, you know?
Okay.
But, like, she would get...
You didn't need to jump that far. What the hell?
Well, like,
I didn't need to beat up my mom.
I lived in a tough area, brother.
I know, but even tough guys don't beat their mom up. Actually,
true.
I would argue
That's
you're not a tough guy if you beat your mom up, unless she's like a pretty formidable fighter.
No, of course, I love my mom. Who doesn't love their mom?
Yeah, well, some people don't.
Actually, you're right. Yeah,
I don't think Ed Gein loved his mom.
Yeah, that's a sad thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, sometimes moms are not lovable.
Yeah. You know, but everyone, you should just really just love everybody.
I agree, but that was harsh to say. When that came out of my mouth, I felt like, ooh, that's mean.
What?
Saying sometimes moms aren't lovable, but it is true. There's
a lot
of moms that are sucky.
With my previous profession that I'm not going to name.
Yeah, I know, it's my current. You would deal with.
Yeah, I would deal with a lot of moms and sons, and they didn't like mom. You know, they didn't like each other.
Yeah, they didn't.
And it was,
they didn't seem like anyone.
Yeah, dude, it's just so sad because it's like, yeah. Anyway, we're not here to be sad.
Well, actually, though, this does segue into something I wanted to say to the listening public. Perfect. My name is Dr. Domingo.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of bad relationships lately, a lot of bad adult relationships, and I want to just give a little advice. If I could, would you mind?
Yeah, no good.
It's important in any relationship, but especially one with a woman, to have an open and honest line of communication. Sure, the big things are meaningful. Big new house, new car, things that you show off. But it's essential to take time to appreciate the little things. And remember this, time spent in connection with a woman is time invested in a woman's heart.
This is really long.
Also, it's not a good idea to give her the hilarious nickname, the Big Bitch, or Fatty Butter Cheeks, especially if she's pretty fat. That's a message for me, Dr. Domingo.
That was a great message. I'm so glad that you're educating people out there.
You know what? It feels good to give back. And I feel like I've given back a whole lot, but it still feels good to give back.
Man, I'd love to give back more to people, you know?
Yeah. In what way?
If I ever run into money...
Sounds like you've given it some thought.
Well, if I ever ran into a lot of money, man, I would try to give back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ooh.
I think we've talked about this before. St. Jude, for one.
Oh, yeah. St. Jude.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing great stuff.
I can't... What a cool thing.
I know, man. And other stuff, too, but I'd also like to just, I don't know, man. I sound so hippie-ish right now.
Well, go ahead.
Maybe like a soup kitchen? I don't know.
You sound like a soup kitchen if you want to.
Well, I just would like to help people more.
I agree. I love that.
I should do that. We should do that.
Well, I feel like I, against my own will, help people constantly. But that being said, it doesn't...
Against my own will.
I don't think it's ever enough. I mean, it is, but, you got to be realistic.
Right.
And I'd like to say one thing.
Oh, dude, did I tell you? Sorry.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
Hello, Australia. Go ahead.
You really like Australia.
I want to get to know some Australians. Yeah.
Dude, I like Australia too. I've never been, but I'd love to go.
No, but I do want to know if any Australians are listening. I looked up to see what kind of fast food there was, because that's important. That's the first thing I looked up.
Oh, yeah.
I pick another country. And they have a place, it's Burger King, but it looks just like Burger King, same logo, same setup. But it's called Hungry Jack's.
What a cool name.
That is a cool name. I kind of wish that America would go with Hungry Jack's.
That's and
be done with it.
It's the same business, right?
Yes, it's just, I think Australians must like the name Hungry Jack more than Burger King.
That's cool, man.
Maybe they're like, we don't want no kings, so we want a Hungry Jack, not a king.
I wonder what other like fast food places they have out there that are like not from America. I'd love to know. Hey, dude, if you're from Australia, you're listening, comment, please. I would love to know.
Also,
we would love to read them. We'll read them next time.
Comment on this. I looked up the menu of Hungry Jacks.
Or actually, oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me say this
real quick. Serving amount of gravy. Go ahead.
Any country that is not where we're from, America,
yes.
If you have any kind of fast food restaurants that we do not have, I would love to know. Just put it in the comments.
That's true. I think that's an interesting topic, actually.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, it is. Totally.
I remember when I was in Ireland, there was a place called Wimpy's, and I think it was a chain, and it was Wimpy from Popeye, who loved hamburgers.
Man, I've never been to Ireland. I've never been across the ocean like that.
Across the pond.
But I've been south. Like, I've been to Central America. I've been to Mexico.
Right.
I've been, I've been to the Amazon rainforest almost.
It was pretty amazing.
I know. Dude, I saw a cricket out there, or a grasshopper.
Yeah.
No shit, 6 inch, 6 inches long.
Oh.
And dude, the legs were they went up 5 inches high.
Dude,
They were,
hold on, that's like 1/3 of my penis.
No, dude, seriously, I was walking up this. I was actually hiking this mountain, and it's kind of at the tip of the rainforest, just a little bit. You can't even really call it that.
Right at the tip.
You'd have to pull up a map. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
The Cape of Good Hope.
Yeah.
Right.
But dude, I was walking through and dude, this thing was fucking flying through the air. You could hear it, the wind, and dude, it smacked a fucking tree log right next to me.
Yeah.
And I saw that thing just.
And it probably didn't get hurt. It just it was so heavy that when it landed on the wood, it went whack.
Yeah, dude, no. And then this thing jumped off 30 feet in the air into the fucking forest. I was like, oh my god.
What do you think its main food source is? The sins of man. Thing's huge.
Yeah, you know what's actually even crazier is I got up to this mountain, and this was in Yucatan.
Suck a man.
Yucatan, suck a man.
Yucatan, suck a man. Go ahead.
That's when that girl on the beach tried to sell me 6 of her beagle puppies, and I was like, dude, I cannot take these with me. Yeah. Well, no, she was a little girl, and actually, I felt really bad.
Well, but you're not in a country that's your own home country. You can't buy 6 puppies.
I know, but
what are you going to carry 6 puppies with you?
I know, I didn't, but dude, I felt bad. I was like, man.
How much did you want for them?
$20.
Dude, let's go back. It's a steal.
I know, it's
still there. I love beagles. So.
I know, man. They were so cute, and I was like, man, I wish I could help them, but man, I think I gave her money, but I can't remember how much.
Well, I do remember, and this is something she doesn't like to talk about.
Don't call me she.
It's short for shekel. He's told me the story before.
Yeah.
As they're talking about the puppies, one of those big fucking crickets he was just talking about, or grasshoppers, lands on that girl's face and starts chewing on the bridge of her nose.
No.
And she goes, she starts screaming.
That was on the beach.
Yeah, I know it was on the beach, and it was called Blood. Remember the story was called Blood on the Beach.
No, listen to this though. When I did see that grasshopper, I was hiking up a mountain.
Yeah.
And it was a little tour, a little cave tour.
Yeah.
And you had to hike up this mountain for a mile and a half. Ooh. 2 miles maybe.
Yeah.
Pretty steep incline. Anyway, you get up there. There's this mountain, man, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like an indoor
mountain.
Not indoor. It's like a cave system in a mountain, but it's a river.
Inside, under the mountain.
But it's a river. No, but it's at the top. But it's inside.
Does it go downwards?
Yeah.
Well, what do you do? Jump in?
Well, no, they had rafts and stuff. It was a little big
rafts.
Yeah, dude.
You're rafting inside a mountain?
Yes.
That's impossible.
No, seriously.
You can't raft inside a mountain.
I fucking did it, dude.
Wait, huh?
I did it.
You rafted inside a mountain?
Yes.
What are you, the ultimate adventurer?
No, but
was one of those grasshoppers in there?
No, but I asked one of the tour guides. I was like, dude, what's in this water? And he's like, dude, snakes, beavers, all kinds of stuff. He's like, we don't even really know. And dude, he's just in there, just swimming, pushing us.
Did you see any beaver?
No, I didn't. But dude, there's these little guppy fish down there, real tiny. And dude, they were sucking on my ass.
Oh,
everyone's ass, not just mine. You could feel them. It felt
Hold on, you mean literally?
Literally.
Okay.
It felt
I didn't expect that sentence.
It felt like rocks, you scraping across rocks, pebbles.
Uh-huh.
But there were little fish grabbing your ass,
whoa,
sucking it. You know what I mean? So basically, you could basically say about 50 fish sucked my ass.
I have always said that. I've always been reckless.
I don't know if I like. I want to take that back.
Too late.
Cut
this
that out.
Is going to be a catchphrase.
Cut that out.
Too many guppies sucked on my ass.
Cut that out.
Too many guppies.
No, but here's the coolest part. I don't know why I got on this, but one of the sides of the mountain caved in, and there's just all this overgrown vegetation of trees, and the sun shining through it. Pretty as hell.
Wow.
But dude, in the middle of this, like it kind of goes down to like a plateau.
Yeah.
And then there's like the river that goes around it. Dude, I kid you not, like a 7 foot long, 8 foot long, like stone, and it was probably like 5 feet high.
Yeah.
It was like a table.
Right.
And you know what they did there?
What?
Sacrifice babies and dudes and women probably.
Why don't they just stick with animals like other people?
Well, dude, they believed that they were sacrificing people. I don't know.
I believe they were too. You just told me they were.
Yeah, and I was like, man, that's...
Did it feel, let me ask you this, did it feel rafting inside of a mountain so close to a table where people were sacrificed?
Felt weird.
Did you think anyone would ever ask you that question?
No.
Yeah. I still don't believe that you can actually raft inside of a mountain.
Well,
that's like,
okay.
That's, to me, that's
they weren't, there wasn't...
Okay, it's as ridiculous if you said you rent a plane and fly it into the mountain. That's what rafting inside of a mountain feels.
Well, it wasn't like rapids. It just was like a cave system that had water in it that you could.
And you were rafting it.
Yeah, because dude, they were shit in the water. I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, like those guppies.
The guppies were fine. It was the beavers and the snakes I was scared of.
You don't want a beaver cleaving onto your ass.
Fuck no. And I don't know what the fuck's in that water.
Dude, probably beaver fever.
You can't see it. It's dark.
Have you heard of beaver fever?
No, cat scratch fever. Dude, we knew a guy that had cat scratch fever.
I know we did.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, we worked with him.
I thought that shit was made up.
No, it's a song, but it's also a real disease.
I know, but I thought it was made up.
And remember, I said, hey man, what happened to your arm? And he goes, oh, it's cat scratch fever. And then I said, holy shit. I've never known anyone with that. Well, the cat scratched me and
I have a fever.
Well, no, he said that what happened was it scratched his forearm or arm, and one of the lymph nodes swelled up. So
yeah,
the lance
I remember
son
that.
of a bitch, and fixed it.
I don't know why we're talking about this. Gross.
No, man. Well, look at what cats can do.
I don't know. You like cats? Are you a cat person?
Nope, I'm a dog person.
I didn't see that.
I don't dislike cats, though.
The only reason I don't like cats is, dude, they will
snooty.
Yeah, they are snooty. You can't pet them. Like, they only let you pet them when they want you to. I sound like a man right now because of consent.
You're a man.
I know, but, like, I sound like a total man. But, like...
In what way?
Well, because, they're, like, people say, like, oh, dude, like, cats are, like, they don't want to be touched. Like, don't touch them,
No.
And I understand that.
Well, until they're ready. Then they come walking over and they're like, ooh.
Well, that's what I mean. But, like, dogs are just always lovable. You can always go up to them and pet them. And
well, unless the dog is... There are dickhead dogs, though, too.
Well, at the time, dogs
are pretty cool.
They're cool.
Unless you're...
They love getting petted.
I know.
Cats, like, it's like, maybe you can pet me, maybe you can't.
Although,
maybe I'll claw the shit out of you.
Yeah, exactly. Just very, very, like, luxurious, I'll really imagine this.
The cats look cool.
If you had to compare a cat to a drunken person, right, which it's already comparison, but either a specific person or a specific type of person, how does a cat act most of the time?
Secluded?
Like, I'm thinking, secluded?
Yeah, just like in their own little world, own little bubble.
Like a secluded drunken human.
Are you looking for a race?
No. I'm looking for, like... Here's an example. To me, a cat reminds me of a drunken, rich socialite.
Oh, okay.
Like, when they want to talk to you, they're all charming, and when they're done talking, they're gone.
The snootiness, the snobiness.
Yes, and the snootiness is there, but it is lowered a little bit to schmooze and then raised up. And when they walk away, and that's how cats are.
Let me ask you a question.
Yep.
What do you think the snobbiest line you ever heard someone say to you was?
Okay, to me?
Not to you, but just like in general.
No, I'm going to tell you what it was to me. And I can only remember one part of it, but there was this dude called me boy. Boy, like that. And then he asked me for something or demanded something from me. And that was at the golf course.
Really?
That was my first job.
Oh, you were
just boy.
But you were young, though.
I was, but...
So I
was a boy.
You were a boy.
But as an adult man, I would never call a young kid boy. I'd be like, oh, pardon me. I wouldn't say boy. But these were different times.
Right.
So that was pretty snobby. But I don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot of snobby. I feel like I can imitate a snobby person pretty well. One time, actually, there was a snobby girl at my school. This was in high school. She was walking in front of me, and she dropped a $10 bill. And I picked it up, and I said, hey, and I tapped her, and she was like a grade ahead of me. And she turned around with the snootiest look on her face. I said, you dropped this $10 bill. She snatched it out of my hand and gave it, the look where someone looks you in the eye and then looks down at your feet in the same second? She did that to me and walked away.
She didn't say anything?
No, like she was pissed, like she was mad that I was interacting with her in any way, even to give her the money, which I could have just kept. But I was like, no, it's hers. I was taught not to keep other people's
You were doing
stuff.
a good thing.
Right. And she was just as pissed as if I had probably kept the $10 bill.
Wow.
So that was pretty snooty, but there was no words involved.
Wow.
But, I mean, I feel like I've had a lot of snooty.
You probably definitely ran into a lot more snooty people than I have.
Sure.
I mean,
And a lot of times snootiness is
from up north.
It's not the words, it's the way they're said.
Yeah,
You know?
right. It's the tone and the
Someone like
demeanor.
you wouldn't understand.
Someone like
this
you.
is an advanced idea. You know, just subtle shit like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I became accustomed to that at some point, just realizing that people were that way. And they're just trying to make themselves feel big and powerful.
Man, why are people so snobby sometimes?
Well,
They just think that they're better than you?
I think they either have a lot more things than the average person, and so they feel, and probably.
You mean
also,
like materialistic things?
Well, okay, so they could be hardworking people who have a lot of things, and I think that because of their success and because of their talents in becoming successful, they look at other people and say, "You could be just as successful as me, but I applied it and I actually worked hard, and I am better than you."
Like I'm doing it.
Yes,
and
exactly.
you're nothing.
And yes, and so that would automatically give you disdain towards the person, and I think that's kind of like how they, at least how some of
people just need to be nice to each other.
Yeah, we're all.
You know what I mean?
We have more similarities than differences.
So much hatred in the world.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't.
We are against hatred. What we want is to joke around and talk.
Oh yeah,
and just let people enjoy.
There's room for everybody.
Yeah, there's room for all people.
That's right.
Let's see. I did come up with a euphemism this week, and it's a euphemism for, you know, like when a man loves a woman very much.
Yes.
Or another man, and they decide to really show that love to each other with like a hot dog inside of a tight hole. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Talking about
a hot dog inside of a tight hole?
I'm talking about anal sex. So anyway, I came up with a euphemism for it,
which
I don't think anyone has ever used. And it's one in the dumpster.
One in the dumpster?
Yep. Like you get a phone call, ring a ring, hello? Hey man, Rick, can you come out? Hold on, I got one in the dumpster. Hang up.
I don't like that.
I just said it. Do you not like a man like you answering the phone while having one in the dumpster? Is that what you mean?
I guess. I don't know.
Like the thought that actually that's kind of funny though. The thought that someone would stop and answer the phone during that act.
Yeah.
There's comedy there.
Right. It wouldn't happen.
He's like, hello?
Hello?
Normal. Hello?
I'm so sweaty right now.
Even kind of tired. Hello. It's like, he's got one in the dumpster. He might still have it in while he's talking. So, I mean, but he's sounding so like...
That's awesome. Diabolical if you pick up the phone and you have your fucking... you have your fucking penis inside a lady or a man, and you're just like, hey, hey, what's up? How's it going? How's the weather?
I mean,
I'll be honest.
Hold on, the more I think about this is not a good idea.
I'll be honest.
The more I think about it, it's not a good idea.
That seems like it's disrespectful.
Well,
to
me, it's almost like a humor thing, but like I said, now that I listen to it more, it just sounds, something out of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Something out of Sodom and Gomorrah?
You ever heard of Sodom and Gomorrah before?
Yes, I have.
Hey, I said, have you heard of Sodom and Gomorrah before? Hey, I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor.
You did go to college to study medicine. Is that true or false?
Nope.
Well, you kind of did.
Nope.
Pre-med?
Nope.
Pre-med?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Did you go to college?
I took Introduction to Psychology.
Did you go to college? You went to college?
Yeah.
What was your major?
General Studies. Listen, I've always loved history. I did not continue on past junior college. And I never graduated from junior college. Because I was realizing that I was just wasting my time and I wasn't working towards anything. You know what I mean?
You're saying junior college, like a community college?
Yes. Junior college, I guess, is an older school term for...
Like an associate's degree?
Yeah, an associate's degree.
I gotcha.
I just
not a university.
So, no, nothing special. Matter of fact, I went in 2 different schools in 2 different states, and heart wasn't in it. But I did, when I here in this state, I had a 4.0 GPA.
Really?
Which in high school it was like 2. So I don't know I really don't know what happened. I guess I just was smarter.
Smarter.
Actually, I regret saying that because it kind of sounds like I'm bragging.
Now you sound like a sob.
Huh?
Now you sound like a sob.
Right. Yeah, I guess when I went... Yeah, a snob would never talk about community college ever. Other than to say I took a shit there once. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, my son Evan, he's in community... No, never would say it. Hey, Evan, he's a Harvard boy, and we love him. They got that fake laugh, The woman has that fake laugh. The guys go, have you seen my beanbag? It's looking pretty good.
Have you seen my tiny little beanbag?
No, I was talking about my beanbag chair. Have you seen it?
Ooh.
I will lay upon it, and then I will actually pull out my beanbag from my shorts, so you can see both beanbags.
From my shorts?
You can see beanbag times.
Now you're talking about sexual assault.
That is. But that's what rich dudes do.
They sexually assault people? Yeah, that's kind of true.
Wait a minute.
That's kind of true.
Wait, no, it actually is.
Yeah, it is.
Mega rich dudes.
Well, yeah.
You gotta have the money to be able to buy your way out of, some shit.
Yeah, they're pretty disrespectful towards people.
Yeah, I
think
mean,
they just own the
you know,
world,
there's
I
always been a
guess.
kind of a class war seething throughout humanity. As long as there has been money and possessions, there's been.
Hey man, you better watch your mouth. You know some rich dudes.
Who, you?
I'm not rich. I'm like the opposite of rich.
Look, I'm a doctor, so a lot of my friends are also doctors.
Yeah, that's right.
And we rib each other. Who's got the biggest boat? And stuff like that. I mean, it's just some good old, it's good old fashioned, ribbing, basically.
Who's got the biggest yacht?
Who has the most mistresses? Oh, that's fucking old Ronnie Eagle over there. Boy, does he love ladies.
That's old Prickton Siegel.
Prickton Siegel, he's another one. He's got to fuck every day. You know,
Man, what's
multiple
the
times.
snobbiest name you've ever heard?
Well, I actually can't say it.
Yeah, I guess you can't.
I can't say it.
Oh, fuck, that sucks.
But I'm glad that I got that easy out because I can't think of the specific name.
I got one, but I also kind of can't say it right.
You know what? You could say a disguised version.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Crocton?
Crocton. Okay, Crocton.
Stockmore.
Dude, that's actually pretty good by itself. Crocton Stockmore.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Like
so how snobby are we talking? Like a level 10?
You know, actually, he was actually really cool to me, but man, he was kind of snobby to other people. Yeah.
Well, I wonder what. Well, you played football, though, right?
This was not in high school. This was like at work. I worked at a JC. Oh, I can't. Can I say the place?
Yeah, you can say the place. Yeah.
Fuck, hell no. Okay, whatever. It was the JC Penney's. It was the JCP.
JCP.
I hated that place. I should have never been there.
You get it all at Pennies. That was their
right, dude. They would always. I remember they would always like push credit cards on. Like they would make us. They would make us tell the people about credit cards.
Yes.
And I hated it.
Do you remember though when you actually? And I'm going to almost guarantee you got very few. If you did,
well, I never asked.
Right,
because it was against my personal being.
Okay, your personal code.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing it.
But if you did get someone to sign up for the credit card, did you get a bonus?
Yes,
but it was like 50 cents.
No, I think it was like $5.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, but dude, it's slimy as hell.
Yeah, well, sometimes retail is
like how can I sit here and like try to put someone into debt that's like unwilling to go into debt? Really, you know what I mean?
Well, if what you could do is be an ethical salesman and just say, listen. You know, I know you probably are in debt because the way just looking at you look like you're in debt, and that's snobbery talk. But then you say, "But I'd like to get a $5 bonus, so when you get this credit card, and then use it responsibly."
I don't know, man. I just was like, I don't know, man. I just didn't like doing it.
Yeah,
I hated it.
Did it make you feel like a real prickton?
Yeah,
like a snake oil.
I never did it actually. I remember the like my boss would come and like work with me side by side,
right.
And they would like bitch about like me not doing it. They're like, "Hey, I'm your boss, and like you're supposed to do everything right, and you're not doing it." And I'm like, "Well,"
they would bitch directly at you.
Yeah, and I'd be like, "Well, there's a black lady. She was so cool."
But actually, you just said she started bitching at you.
Yeah, but you know, man, like when a black lady is like yelling at you and shit, yeah, I don't know. Like they get a pass, kind of.
Right.
Like I just kind of.
But why?
Well, because she was like a lovable mom, and she was like a lovable.
Because she was so cool.
She was a lovable person, but like she was like really serious about her job, which is cool. But like I just was like not in it. But like you know, to me that was like I still liked her.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, man, I think you are cool, but I was like, I just don't like these policies.
Yeah, if somebody can yell at you and you're still hey, I like you. They're usually pretty cool. Yeah.
And she was from Detroit. She was actually a lovely lady. I really liked her.
Oh, but she should realize though, her being an adult, that you were just a kid. You were like a scamp at that point, right?
I was like 16. 17.
Yeah, that's a scam.
Yeah.
You weren't even in full size yet.
That's right.
She should realize that you got a little devil tree in you. You're going to run wild.
That's correct. Dude.
You're going to measure someone the wrong way, and they're going to get the wrong clothes.
Man, I remember this chick used to like hit it on me once when I was there. Did I tell you?
Did you say she hit it on you?
Well, I don't know what it was.
Well, tell me what happened.
Well, okay, so we were having like a lingerie deal, so I had to tell her about it. Because they made me do it. So I was like, hey,
what do we? Oh, hold on. JCPenney lingerie deal. What does that entail?
So like they had like a deal on like women's underwear and women's bras, and they made me say it after every sale. And I was like, if you're interested, you know, you need this spiel, 25% off fucking bras and underwear. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, dude, it would be so hilarious if you had to say panties.
Yeah, I didn't.
That would be so funny.
I try to avoid that word.
No, but I know. That's why it would be hilarious.
I said it to like 30 or 40-year-old woman, and she's probably like 40. I was like 16. Yeah, and she just like looks at me, and she's like, that's if I wore any, and she winked at me.
Oh,
and
that was like, no, she was
like,
hitting on you.
Yeah.
I don't know about getting hit on, but that's getting hit on.
Right?
If a woman ever says to you in any context, including at your own wedding, I don't know, I don't wear any underwear, and she winks at you, you're getting hit on at your wedding.
I guess you're right.
What are we talking? What she looked like?
I don't even remember. It was so long ago.
Probably a good idea not to remember.
She had she was a brunette.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
What's cool though is you were like, not interested, right?
Oh well, actually,
Oh boy.
I was not that. no. Let me rephrase this.
You were unattached at that time, correct?
No, I had a girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
No, but I just was like, no, I was actually kind of confused, and I was kind of like flabbergasted that she said that.
Oh yeah, because it had never happened to you.
Well, I've never had an older woman like talk to me like that.
Yeah.
And it was actually kind of intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, oh my god, like I didn't know what to say or what to do.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds kind of foolish, but I mean it's true. It's the
Okay,
truth.
but can I put forward a situation real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is an alternate reality version of what that just happened, right? You're a young man, Rick Grip, typing on the keyboard, bringing up the panties. And you said, ma'am, just so you know, there's a 25% off bras and panties. And then hold on. She says, oh, I'd be interested in that if I wore any. Wink. Just as she's winking, one of those big fucking grasshoppers slaps into her face.
Oh my
and
god.
bounces off. And she goes, ah! And falls over. And you're like, oh my god, what do I do? You look down, she's got a bloody nose. It was a real whack. Maybe a broken nose.
Dude, we got robbed in this store.
Robbed?
Yeah.
Well, tell me what happened exactly. I'm going to look at the campfire and tell me what happened.
Well, the lady came in.
Yeah, okay.
And she was like, I need help finding these jeans or these like pants, right, for her dude. And like for some reason she was talking to me and she made me like go with her to look at these jeans, which is kind of weird.
That is weird.
Because she was like really pushy. And I was like, okay, I guess.
Like, is she pushing you towards the men's jeans?
Well, yeah, she was like, oh, can you help me find them? And I was like, yeah, they're just like literally right there. I pointed at them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can see them.
Come with me.
And she's like, yeah, can you help me? And I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, I was like confused. I was like, well, yeah, I guess. Sure. So I walked over there and she was like, yeah, he's this size, and like gave me some made up size that was gigantic. So it was like on the fucking very bottom. And dude, fucking like 4 motherfuckers rolled up, whack, 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 just started throwing shit in fucking duffel bags.
Oh.
And dude just like took that shit. So I had a coworker that like tried to stop him, but he was like way too slow.
Yeah.
And they just like fucking, like it happened so fast. They all just like burst out the door and like get into a fucking rapist van. Like a fucking heist.
A white van?
Yeah. Like door slides, fucking door slides, open and shut, and they just like.
Damn. Like the A-Team. Remember that show?
You do, yeah.
Like the A-Team, yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe they could pick the van a little bit, but that would make it just
exactly like the A-Team.
But the A-Team were heroes, right? So this is the same universe where that chick just got hit with the grasshopper. So this is an alternate universe where it's an evil A-Team and they steal things from JCPenney. What a concept for it.
I know, right?
What a concept.
That's so crazy. So crazy. Dude. Isn't that nuts?
I'll tell you though, the jobs you work when you're a teenager and young adult are like, you get the best.
Yeah, man, I used to deliver flowers to mothers.
Oh, yeah.
It was a job I had.
Yeah.
On Mother's Day. On Mother's Day.
Oh, only on Mother's Day?
Yeah.
So you work one day a year?
Yeah. Well, it was just like a side job.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Was it?
I actually worked with a guy who was really cool.
Was it 1 day a year?
No. Well, okay. It was it was just like a weekend thing. Like, hey man, you want to do this?
On 1 day.
It was 2 days.
Out of the year.
Yeah.
And you are saying that as a side gig.
It was just a side job. Like, yeah, like you just.
So that wasn't your main job.
That was not my main job.
Okay. Because I mean, you could clear good $200, $300 in a weekend and maybe live off that the rest of the year.
Yeah. All right, man. It's been great talking to you, dude.
Been great talking to you.
It's been a great time.
Yeah.
We're coming back next week.
Yeah.
For another. We're gonna talk about what we're we talking about. We're gonna talk about
cryptids. We're gonna talk about Bigfoot. We're gonna talk about Mothman. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about Math Man, who's a lone cryptid.
Let's do it.
He just did math.
I'm so excited.
Okay. And this has been BuckTooth
Bazooka.
And we love you very much.
See you next week. All right, see you.
Good.